There we go. Just about. Hey, Raheem, how you doing, buddy? Alright, what we're doing tonight, I have no idea. What we got going on. We've got some containers to pick up. So as we're going to check the general stock levels at Mosdoc, I'm going to jump in the MI8 actually. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put my glasses on so that I can see the screen. Hey, Undead. How you doing, buddy? Your presence has been missed. I did a cargo run in the Chinook yesterday. Hey, look at that, I can see shit now. Are you going to be joining us tonight? I hear Bill's got a couple of issues. Trying to get a handle on what's going on there. How's the Chinook? Have they improved it at all? Well, the next time you're in, let me know. I can't remember if we increased the size of your swap file the last time we were talking. 32. The other thing I was going to suggest is clearing out the shaders. That'll probably do a little bit of help. It's stabilized quite significantly. I would also suggest making sure you put up the latest drivers, NVIDIA drivers. I know it's a little bit of a support cop-out, but sometimes that actually makes more of a difference than we appreciate. I know I've had problems before now. And yeah, I've done 2 streams now. It has not crashed outside of DCS, generally having a little bit of issue with its own thing, but it wasn't crashing because of the Chinook. That was... what am I doing? I'm in here. Have they fixed its flying? Well, I learnt a thing. Shall I jump in the Chinook very quickly? To show you the thing that does the thing, that helps with the thing. But I can manage stable level flight. If I can do it, anyone can. It's down to one dial. One dial fixes everything. I can jump in the Chinook and give you a demo if you wish. I really don't mind. I was going to do a little bit in the oh, that's what I was going to do. Whilst you're thinking about that, and whilst my sticks are loading, because I haven't loaded my stick, I haven't loaded any software to actually be able to fly. Let's do the sticks first. Boop. And then up to you. Do whatever you want. No, man, I'm here for the masses. Or in my case, all 6 of you. Don't want to change things. I ain't done nothing. I've only just logged on. Nothing's being changed. You want me to show you thing with the thing about the thing? I'm all good for that. Especially if it helps you out. What I do? Preview. Pause that. Pause that one. Pause that one. Oh my god, so many copies. Yes, please. No. Turn that one on. There we go. And then we got to do. Now we can go back and do a just controls and a rescan. Hopefully everything pops in and does what it's supposed to do. Take your time. Okay, I've got a light on track IR. There we go. Red throttle. We are Jake. Right, so we'll be. There we go. Whoa, steady. The hell is that? That must be Warhawk. That must be Warhawk. I mean, it's a... Oh, look at that. Hosing some BTRs. The hell? What's he doing? Emptying out his gun? He's firing on the runway. What an absolute disgrace. Raheem, yeah, I'm doing alright, I hope you're doing good. Many thanks for joining us again tonight. We're going to jump in the Chinook very quickly for Undead's benefit. Select roll. First I would, if I could remember the alphabet. This way, there we go. Okay, so center, there we go. We're going to pause head. No, apparently we're not going to pause head trip. Very odd. There we go. Now it's paused. Okay, we'll let the cockpit load in there. Let me just quickly check the radio situation. Come on. Don't start being silly just because Undead's here. No need to act up. What the hell's going on? Do you bring the failures with you, Undead? The hell? Right, so Bill's there. Oh, we got Gvin in. Look, what I'm saying is it worked fine last night. Drop in now. Now the text is uploaded. There we go. Right, here we go. Right, let's get this thing started. That's all fairly straightforward. We can do that. What button did I just press? Apparently I didn't press. So we want to put that there. Oh wow, that's a little bit slow. Oh shit, what's going on? Encoding overload. Oh, it's just rinsed me. The hell? Bit of a problem. Hopefully that sorts it out. There we go, that's better. Whoops. God. Right, there we go. Did I mess it up? Oh, hang on, what the hell's going on? Why has my stream gone to shit all of a sudden? I mean, that's... Fuck. There is something going on. Yeah. See if I can shut some stuff down. I shouldn't need to. Didn't last. Basically my frame rate has just tanked in the worst way. So I'm just gonna see if I can shut some stuff down. We have some background malarkeys going on. Okay, so we're back to 60 frames a second. Let's try that again. Okay, I think it's smoothed out a little bit. So we're going to take that APU, we're going to put that to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to there. 1, 2. Make some noise. That's close enough. Maybe a little bit longer than 2. We shall forgive it briefly. Right, we've done that. So we can now put that into ground and start engine number 1. That's the wrong button. Right, 1. Ground over here. Instrumentation. You spend more time on the ground than in the air. Well, someone just had to go and say it, didn't they? How you doing, Gunfu? That's what I was trying to do all this time. I've been trying to look at the supplies for Mosdoc, haven't I? Alright, what we're looking like. Zero-sided in with a look. Thank you very much. We are at... Ah, shit, we're down to 0. Right. We are going to stick with the Chinook, actually. We're going to do a supply run. So we talked about this last night. When the stocks reach 0... the API doesn't broadcast this weapon type to my script. I can't restock it through script, so the only way we could do it before then was a restart the server. But I've now enabled dynamic cargo down here at Beslan. So what we'll be doing is flying down to Beslan, picking up some Heat Mark 5s, and then bringing them back and restocking Mosdoc. It's pretty cool. And I want to bring back about 100 buggers. Yeah. So right, we should be warming up quite nicely on the engines. Yep, we're in ground, so we're going to put our engines now to takeoff mode. Like that. And then we are going to turn on, no, we're going to turn on the generators. We're going to turn off APU generator. We're going to turn off the APU. Everything still works, everyone's nice and happy. And then we are going to turn off the transfer power. Now, Undead, the bit you have been waiting for. System cell. Turn that to both, and the Chinook will be a different aircraft for you, guarantee it. There are master caution. There are warnings, we don't know what they mean, we don't really care. we are going to take a rough heading of, well, we're going to take off first of all, and then we're going to fly towards the black smoke over in Marsdog Town, and then we're going to fly south, and we're going to fly all the way south down to Beslin. Mate, it is night and day. Night and day. Watch this. You know my flying, right? You know my flying. So actually, look, I'll even show you. Look, turn it off. Radio check. So if we turned it off, so now we're going to take off. We're going to do a little bit of a flight. So as you can see, it's all of a sudden it's starting to go a little bit wobbly, a little bit squirrely. So we're just going to touch it back down. That's what you're used to, Undead. Now we're going to turn it to both. And just to show you, I'm not doing anything fantastic with my controls. There's my control overlay. I'm going to straighten up my rudders. Stick is square. Increase throttle. Collective. A little bit of stick forward. Night and day. Like I said, we're going to fly over towards the smoke, and then we are going to fly south. By the way, Bill, on top of the radio check, I've noticed that the Heat Mark V rockets are currently out of stock. I am flying down to Beslin, and I'll pick us up some more. Yeah, I've been noticing a little bit of performance drop when you're close to the ground, anytime you're kicking up dust, so particle effect. That's been having a bit of an effect on me. I can't remember if I've spoken about it, at least. Obviously I've spoken to you, but not spoken about the issue I was having with blurring. So my blurring issue was caused by TAA, temporal anti-aliasing, being switched on. Make sure that's not the case for you, because that was making quite an impact on my frame. Right, we got to the smoke. Now we're going to turn south, heading 0 roughly, 50. And the other button, Undead, that you want to map is a button in this in the mappings called Bob. Bravo, Oscar, Bravo, Bob. And when you do that, it basically locks out the controls and keeps your speed, heading and altitude. So you can fly completely hands-free. Pretty cool. So let me just build up a reasonable... Okay, I'll have to have a look at mine in a second. Let me just set up my trim. What was that, 190? I want to come over that way a little bit. So we're heading towards those hills, basically. Oh, now we're down to 170, 170, oh my god. Oh. Now it doesn't mean that it increases my skill as a pilot, not by any amount, but it does just make it generally easier to fly. So we'll call it about there. Hit Bob. hands aren't on. And you see it's gradually sort of sorting itself out there on the look at that. So we are hands-free, flying in a bearing of 191, and I can look at my settings and shit. That's it. So options. Bill was saying his is. Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, Gunford. You definitely need to try this again, so you do. And just watch what I can do when we get to Beslin. MSAA times 4. Right, my anti-aliasing is Mike Sierra AA and 4 times. Thank you very much, Gunfu. Appreciate that. Sorry, on the red wine. That sounds mighty fine.
I can't speak to you whilst I've got that screen up. Right, so it's Mike Sierra, Alpha, and then time G4. So I'll set mine to the same. Obviously, I've got to leave the server for that.
Yeah, that's the only downside. Yeah, red wine, that would have gone down very nicely when I did some chili last night. No, not last night, night before. Yes. Let's have a quick peek, see where we are. We're a little bit off. Actually, we do want to tidy that up a bit. We're on a 194 at the moment, so let's just pull that back round. We need to get Jägermeister. No, we don't. We don't need any of that artificial coloured horrible shit. Right, 180. There we go. We are going directly due south or thereabouts. Need to get Jägermeister. To be fair, I've never had it, but how fast are we going? 126, so it's not particularly very fast. What is that? What's that little thing that's just popped up? Is that a low altitude? That's my what? I have no idea what that is. Not my speed, that's for certain. Unless that's my radar altimeter and the 1270 is my barometric, that would make about sense. So, given that, let's get some altitude. I hadn't actually noticed that that radar altimeter. Now, will Beslin talk to me? F5. F5. Inbound.
Dodge 6-3 inbound.
I don't know if that's set it to the right frequency. 124. Doesn't look like it. Oh shit. Another quick peek. We're about halfway. It's not the fastest helicopter in the world, but it is relatively easy going. The other thing I've found and what I've been reading and learning is the Chinook is heavy. You can't throw it around like you can in MI-24. Your controls you got to basically pretend you're flying a tanker. Small controls, small control input. Give it time to respond. If you jank it, you cause yourself more problems than you solve. Hey, Michael King, how you doing, buddy? We're on a quick run down to, I say quick for Chinooks. I should have spawned, actually, Esland. That would make more sense. We're nipping down to Beslan to pick up some rockets, because I've made some changes to the cargo system. Enable dynamic cargo now at a handful of airfields. If anyone's interested in seeing the change log of the mission, !Discord in chat. Join the Discord server. Indicate your interest to do with flying with one of the reactions in the role reaction room. That will give you access to the DCS area and DCS mission change log. Give you a history of recent changes. Game looking butter smooth. It's all right. It's not perfect, but it's all right. If we do this, it's a little bit stuttery. Oh shit. What GPU? This is a 1070 Ti, so it's quite an old card. It's a EVGA. Yeah, you can see as you look further into the distance, sort of around to that tree line on the edge, they're more puffy. So you sort of haven't got so much detail, and as you get closer, then the detail pops in. And they're sort of harder and slightly crisper close up. So there's a little bit of stuff where I had to sacrifice range quality. 4070 Super is better. Obviously, 4070s are really cheap at the moment and decent. You save really cheap. Cheap, I find, is a relative term based upon your means. Anything above that gets crazy prices. Yeah, well, the issue with upgrading from a 1070 to 4070 is the fact that I have to upgrade the rest of the machine as well, and that's when we start getting into price ranges that I can't justify. Because the machine as a whole is running on a 9900 Intel 9900K. So that paired with a 1070 is alright. If I was gonna put in a 4070, then the CPU would be a major bottleneck. And then it goes from a £500 expense to £2,000 expense. Maybe more. Alright, let's see if we can start bleeding off some speed now. We've got Beslin over there. I think Beslin's over there. That's a little bit further away than I realised, so not bleed off the speed just yet. I have a i7-7700K run with 2060 Super runs fine. Yeah, it probably would. But if you're going to make a jump, because of the bus speeds and the bandwidth that comes through the card, to go up to a 4070, your CPU then starts throttling the performance of the card. Should I re-enable my head tracker? That might. There's the airfield. Right, now we need to start beating off some speed. It is going to just a little bit jerky. Still runs at 4.2. I see mine's 3.6, I think. It's at stock anyway, I don't overclock. The interesting thing is it's really difficult to bleed the speed off. You really have to drop the collective and then be careful that you don't do it too much. I probably should have done a rolling landing, to be fair. I've never actually done one of those in this year. I'm gaining altitude and speed, and I'm dropping the collective. Probably going to have to do a bit of a go around, which is fair enough. But it doesn't take too long, like to Beslin, which is a good thing. We actually gained a ton of altitude there. Now this is where we start dropping like a stone. You have to be careful. Now, fortunately, we don't need to land anywhere particular. We can just land anywhere inside the influence of the warehouse. But I think you'll agree, Undead, that I appear to have vastly more control over it than the first time we flew it. There we go, look at that. It's almost like I intended to land there. Right, so what we need to do now... Check this, lads. Right. So we want some cargo, Mr. Veslin. Quartermaster. We want some rockets. We want all you got of Hydra Mark 5 heat. Yeah. Shit. That's not good. Hang on, did I mess this up? No, okay, that's fine. I want 100. I wants me 100. No, I don't. I wants me 150. Okay. Now I have a package. If I close that, we can have a little peek. And there's our rockets. That's our 150 rockets. And then we say, can we have that, please? Okay. So can I have that, please? And then we go and look inside. Not bad. There's a rocket. There's our boomsticks. How much can you carry? Quite a lot, apparently. Wouldn't it be good if I had sight of dock? Yeah, Mosdock. That would be good. Unfortunately, I don't. Let's pause that. I think what else we generally use a lot of A2A 9Xs, I think the F-16 is. So we'll take 50 of them. And we'll also take, what I should have done is put it in one package. AIM 120s. Take 30 of those, please, Governor. And we'll also have HG missiles of... Now, can I remember what they all are called? Probably not. We might want some Vickers, so I have 50 Vickers. This is all basically putting up into a shopping list, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Interesting. No. Vickers, and what was the other one? AGM 65D? I can't remember what they are. I'll leave those. I think that's a reasonable There we go, we've got 2 packages there. So I'll take you, and I'll take you. And now, we look inside. We have three units. And then we can tell them to close the bay. Door. And we are good to go. We want to go on heading, ideally. Oh. It's nice if it wasn't. There we go. Now, if we want to go back to the smoke, it's going to be a heading of 356. And we are on 285 currently. What did I say? 386. No, 356. Can be a little bit awkward though, just to get it up right. Keeps wanting to. I don't know if that's a weight thing. I want to get up to about 140, 150, then I'll bob it. But it keeps really wanting to nose down. Can't find that sweet spot to hold it in place. Right, what to 145? Right, I'm going to bob it there. See what that does. Now it does bob a little bit sometimes. Bob by name, bob by nature. That looks alright. That looks alright. What we got? We got a heading of almost directly north, which is probably going to bring us in more along that sort of a line, which is alright. Undead, you might be interested to see. We now have infantry randomly dotted around. We should be able to see if we can find one. Lots of Daves. Fortunately, we don't have any not Daves. No, none of them are Dave. None of them are not Daves, so that's good. Hang on, what's that? Dave. Oh, we do not have any non-Dave casualties. Good to see. Working on a little bit of code around that. I might have it ready for next week, who knows? feel a bit naughty. That went down quick. Right, now I see that Bill is... Oh, he is in. Okay, good. What we got? I also need to put some scoring in for when I do cargo. Certainly when I do the containers. I don't want people doing logistics being left out, you see. Logistics is important, especially now. So where are we? And there we are on a little bit of a wonky... Apparently we're on a heading of 5 degrees. Can I pull it around? Or if I can. So I'm going full deflection on the rudders, but it's having no input on that on this little overlay down here. And that's because basically Bob locks out all the inputs. So if I now hit Bob again, it's going to jerk. There we go. And we want to pull this back round a slightly more preferred heading about there. Is that going to hold? Not sure if I've got a bias there. About 5 degrees again. I don't know what that would be. I wonder if there's a heading dial that I need to learn about to adjust my course. We're going 150. Obviously we don't want to go too far over to one side because there are some units. Actually that is going to take us in bad areas. So let's just very quickly do this. We've got 349. I actually want to pull it around a little bit. Why am I listing? Holy shit. Let's put some rudder on. Whoa. Back on 5 degrees. Go back round. Right again. Does that hold us back on 55, or is it going to pull us around to 5 again? Pulling us around to 5 again, what the hell? Alright, now we're going north, but now it's bobbing. See? I think if you do it too much, then it can't handle it. So let's try doing it a little bit more gentle. Wow. Oh. I didn't like that, did it? But it is more stable. Back on 1 degree again. Bob is off. I don't know what R8 means. It's just come up. Alright, we'll just fly it in manual. Who's that? Hey, it's Warhawk. And a G.
Bill 49 RTB coming in from the west, damaged.
Roger that. There's the smoke. That's the smoke we want to head towards. Now, hopefully on this heading, we should avoid the T-55s that are up there somewhere. Right, that's them over there, I think. No targets found. Very well. Bit all over the place there. Where's that now? I'm not going that slow. You don't need all those flaps now. Aggressive nose down does that sometimes. Does like giving itself a bit of nose down when it wants to. Oh. I have to fix that tilt. Oh shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big dog, how you doing? Oh, what tilt? The nose down, malarkey? You can't deal with it. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah. They fly level at speed. Oh, gotcha, right. I think you say tilt, and I was sort of thinking left and right roll as opposed to pitch. But on the whole, it's adequate. It's good enough. Might not be sim perfect yet, but it's good enough. How you been keeping? Appreciate you dropping in. Should be a small fix. It's a simple. Oh shit, what's going on with my encoding? Frames are not being liked. Bear with me, it should clear eventually. I'm having intermittent, massive frame drops. What hawk we got on our right? Got Jeeve over there. Jeeve. I wonder if that's proximity of the... Whoa, do you know if we increase our spacing a little bit, just to see if it has an impact on my frames? Just got off a 10-hour drive home, holy shit. Okay, all my numbers are in the red at the moment, bear with me, it should smooth out in a moment. Either that or I'm about to have a DCS crash. It would be really annoying having just buried this stuff backwards and forwards. Right, now I do need to move a little bit off to one side. Frames are still going to shit, sorry. Maybe when I land it will smooth out a little bit. Or it will get worse. I move nicely into this little area. What shall we in? Yeah. Right, that'll do, that'll do. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Right. Okay, so we have just about successfully made it back. We have cargo. We're coming to here. There we go. Got some frames back now. Sorry about that. So we've just flown from Beslan. We've got a whole load of ordnance on board. And what we're going to do now is we're going to keep our eyes on... and that off. Need to keep our eyes on the Mos.resources. So we've got 0 Mark 70 Hydra 70 Mark 5s. And we want to go into the rearm. And we want to unload some cargo. Now, if only I can remember which one of these was the Hydras. I think it was number 1. But you have to unload them in the same order they went in. The reverse order, sorry. So, what else did we have? A2A missiles, M9M. So 9Xs. We picked up some 9Xs. And we also picked up some Vickers. Where are the Vickers? I can never find them. Because it's not ordered by name. It's stupid as. There it is, Vicar. Okay, so we actually got 100, so we didn't need those. No one's been firing air to ground, so clearly I need to correct that. Hang on. Used 5H. Right, so we go back onto the rockets. So we are looking at the Mark 75 heat. So we're going to unload that. Oh, no, we're not, because we haven't opened the back. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Suppose that bit so we can see a little bit, and we want to unload. We'll open the boot. Okay, we have definitely lost some frames. Sorry. Okay. Now we are going to keep track. Press the right button. We're going to keep track. We're going to unload. Okay, we've got those. Still at 0. I think that was the Vickers. Can we find the Vickers again? Okay, so I didn't do anything there. A2A missiles. 120s. AIM 9X. 148, there we go. That's 9Xs. And then we're going to do that, and we're going to unload those. I've got no idea what that is. It's not the Mark 5, so it could have been A2A. There we go, 120s. And then the last one is going to be the rockets. Hydra's Mark 5, unload. And there we go, 100. Successful. What is our fuel though? We've got 69 tons of fuel. So we probably want to pick up some more fuel. But I'm not going to do a run to Beslan. We've done that tonight. We've shown Undead that the Chinook is stable now. So it becomes a viable module. So we'll shut these engines down. Or perhaps we won't. There we go. And what we're going to do is, just because I feel like it, is we're going to go back into where we started this evening. We're going to jump into the excuse me, voice. Top, we're going to go into the MI8. I'm going to do a little bit of tidy up. If we can remember how to start. What was that I just flipped over there? Cabin lights, okay, yes. So that would normally give us a little bit, I think. Do that, I'll check that to auto. Battery switch. We haven't got any weapons, but we're going to turn it all on anyway, because I can't remember which ones turn on what. We got that. Who's that? Walk, get busy. Which one it is? We're doing the red. That's and rest and most of the rest. No, we don't want that at the moment. I'll turn it on in a minute. We don't want the second one in. That's lounge your phone. We can leave that one off. Arc QD, we'll leave that one on. Right, we'll leave the fan off. The other ones can go on. And now we can put our APU the start position, I think, hope. Oh. APU is up. We're going to start the left engine first. We're going to put it into start. Start. Unless I made some mistake, which I don't. I didn't. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, hopefully. The frame drop that we had just now is specific to the Chinook, so we shouldn't get it in the MA8. Engine has fired up. Go to the other engine, start second engine. Turn on that. Have a quick peek at what we got going on and where we got it going. So we got a cargo container there. We've got a container there where stuff on the airfield has been hit. We've also got, we can ignore those containers down the bottom there, legacy stuff. We've got, oh, okay, so all 4 of those vehicles have been blown up. We've lost something over there. And we... Oh, who is that? Dave? Who is that? Oh, we got loot over there. Who is this? That was Dave. What the hell's that? Oh, it's good that we haven't actually lost anyone this evening. It's all been AI pilots that have bailed out, I believe. Unless they're actually shot down, didn't bail. But if someone ejected, then we would see their name instead of Dave right there. That's looking good. People are surviving. Alright, we're at full throttle. We can now do that. Put that down to there. Turn off APU. And I'm going to bounce over to the seat because it's easier. Basically pretty much all of them. FPO, right, and then we want our flasher. Those 2 to the up. We want to turn on that one. I'll tune our radio. 1, 2, 4. Good. Radio check 1, 2. Tune and press the right button, of course. Okay.
You're still on the ground, aren't you?
I am currently, yes.
Is there any chance that you could lift off and come and give me a good noisy close buzz, or is it
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Well, noisy in as much as I can. As for the frame rate, yeah.
It's still off the key.
Yeah, I don't know, I know you were saying you had to do a reboot and Mohawk was saying he's having some issues as well. I have been seeing frame rate drops tonight, but I thought that was purely to do with the fact that I was flying Chinook. We'll have to see.
Not sure if it's still off the key.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
About less than 20.
Yeah, he was saying that he was down to 1 and 4.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, at the moment, it's hovering between 30 and probably 50 something. That's G's, I think, pulling up alongside me. That's not affecting me at the moment. This is because it's not good speed.
To have sudden degradation over the previous time you did anything, that would suggest more something your machine rather than DCS as such, because obviously DCS hasn't done an update since the last time we did anything. Did you update the graphics drivers?
I haven't had one very recently, but I'm not. It shows it in the system tray, doesn't it? If there's an update to take, and there isn't one at the moment.
I don't know. Do you use the NVIDIA GeForce app, or do you just download manually?
Sorry, say again. I must have been talking over you.
Do you use the NVIDIA GeForce app to manage your driver downloads for the graphics card, or do you do it manually?
Yeah, I let it do it, and it tells me when there's a download to take. I update from that.
I would maybe not, maybe junk that off, and go back to manual patching.
Surely, however you get it, you're still going to get the same update, aren't you?
The same update, but you won't have the overhead of the program running in the background.
Well, it's not running in the background at the moment, I don't think.
If you get notified of driver updates, it's always running.
Right, so you're saying it's running now, even though I can't see that it's running. I should be able to see it on a task manager then, shouldn't I, if that's the case?
There will be something. Don't ask me what it is. If it's a service if it's a service sitting there running, it won't necessarily be called GeForce, NVIDIA GeForce. But yeah, there'll probably be something sitting there running as a process in the background. But I presume all the buzzing that I've been doing just now hasn't been affecting you adversely. Why can't I hover like this over a container? Nice big cockpit, yeah, man. It kind of feels bigger than a Chinook almost, doesn't it? I'll just throw the bloody thing down now. So we're going to convert some of our cargo containers on the airfield. We're going to convert them to fuel. Here we've got 4 cargo containers down there. Interesting, it's got a bomb mark.
I was speaking just then and you wouldn't have got any of it because I didn't have DCS as a focus. I've got about 10 occurrences of the video in Task Manager, but they don't appear to be taking any real resource at all.
No, not necessarily all the time, but they will be doing things every now and again. Oh shit.
Right,
Okay, that's
which,
it.
could explain why it seems to run okay for a while and then suddenly falls over to some degree.
Possibly, yeah. I know a lot of people have said that they get performance issues from GeForce. Arwen actually has said before now that whenever a graphics driver update comes out, it pretty much takes the machine down. She has to just stop what she's doing and do the install. So yeah, I would suggest maybe taking GeForce off and just keeping your eye out for updates. And whenever I know there's an update, I'll message you as well.
That sounds like an okay idea, but for now, if I just end the task for all the video occurrences, does that work?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. It might also cause DCS to crash, I don't know. Right, we're going to ask for a cargo. One. There we go, we'll take that. Now you watch me completely hose the hovers when I get close. That smoke messes me up every time. It would be nice my Quest 3.
I did it again, I've just been talking and you couldn't hear a word I said. There's about 10 occurrences of video, but they're not taking any resource at all right at the moment. That sort of pretty much everything's nothing apart from the memory is taking small amounts. I think the biggest amount of memory is 17.5 meg, but the rest of them are sort of somewhere in the 2 or 3 meg region.
Yeah, no, we did get that. I did reply, unless you didn't get the reply.
Well, it depends on, I mean, no, I know that you didn't hear the last bit I said because I was on the other screen. So I probably heard the previous bit. So yeah, the last thing we said, I said was, can I just like end the task? And you were saying it wouldn't necessarily work, it might destroy the DCS. So what you're saying is then is what uninstall NVIDIA install or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or should I probably fuck the right button then? Can I uninstall that now, or have I got a quick DCS extension to do that?
I don't fully... No, I don't think you need to go DCS.
Well, just go to my program thing and uninstall that, and then I'll wait for you to tell me, because I won't think to check, I'll wait for you to tell me there's an update to take off graphics.
Okay.
See about uninstalling now.
You are food.
Well, we hope to God that was painful.
Peg attention. Attention.
Oh,
The
shit.
line is tight. 3 meters
Don't
off
drag
the
it.
ground.
I'm 3 meters off the ground. Oh, bloody hell.
Boat is hanging steady.
No, it's not.
Okay, I've got in the
Hello, this
in
swinging
programs, I've got 4 occurrences of NVIDIA.
Hello, this
I've got
swinging
the frame view, GeForce experience. So it's just GeForce experience I need to get rid of.
It might be, I couldn't tell you for certain. It might be that the other 3 are child processes, so when you take out experience, it will take out those 3.
Oh, okay, alright. So the other ones is frame view, experience, graphics driver, and physics. Physics
Oh, maybe they're there because DCS is running, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, make sure you've closed the process. Make sure you close anything out of the system tray that you can close. If you're going to uninstall, you shouldn't need to manually kill the task, you just uninstall it. I said you weren't going to uninstall the shit. Yeah, so you might, yeah, if you kill the experience, GeForce experience, and then see what happens.
What killed experience in task manager or what?
Yeah.
Okay, stand by. There's not an occurrence that actually gets named GeForce experience. Only container. There's shadow play helpful, press the NVIDIA share. And the last one is video web helper.
I'm not sure I got all that. Go to the details tab instead, that's when you're on.
Okay. Well, once again, it doesn't list, it there specifically.
I thought you said this. I thought you said there was a GeForce experience thing in the process list.
Sorry, I spoke over you, say again.
I thought you said that there was a GeForce experience process somewhere.
Yeah, but you said go to details.
No, you said that there was experience, so I said to kill the experience. But then you were saying there wasn't something for experience, so I said to look in the details instead.
On the ground. Really?
Yes, please do release. Why is it not? Why is it not unhooking? God damn it! Oh, perhaps the cable's still too tight. Cargo unhooked. There we go.
Did it again, spoken to DCS focus. It doesn't appear anywhere. The experience doesn't appear as a process or in details.
So where did we see experience? Where did you see experience to say that there was experience and 3 others?
Only listed in the programs.
What programs? Add remove programs.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay. I thought you were talking about the task list. Okay. So. Don't know. I wouldn't. I'd probably say it's easier just to uninstall rather than try and kill it off, especially as we don't know which processes are specifically relating to the experience.
Right, so just uninstall experience as we are now.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
Okay. F10 logistics process and fuel. Fuel has been resupplied by 875. Isn't a whole heap because the numbers I still need to adjust to make them slightly more balanced. So that was, there we go. Slowly pushing it back up. So I reckon if we do a couple of runs, if we pull in the other 3 of those. Of course, if the Chinook had all 3 of its hooks enabled, we're going to do it all in one go. It's nice that we can access the radio menu now whilst we're in the air. Don't have to constantly sit down in order to do anything. So all I got of that was key got stuck in the transmit.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, because I was speaking and then I realised that I've still had a red box around RPTT, so obviously it got stuck. I'm just letting you know that was all, because I wouldn't have been able to hear you.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well it's uninstalling. Obviously it's got a lot to do, this is not a quick process.
Right. 10.
Fuck's sake.
Right. Right. 10.
It's in the process of uninstalling, and I noticed that there's a lot of NVIDIA occurrences in processes and details that are now not there.
Forward. 10. In position. You lost boost.
Unhook deactivated.
Take attention.
Alright, that was a pretty quick pickup.
Attention. The line is tight.
Pretty quick pickup there.
Okay, well it's been removed, but I'm still getting like
Roll
30
hang steady.
frame rate.
Take it away.
When was the last time you rebooted? Oh yeah, you rebooted earlier on, didn't you? Yeah, I mean it's not going to be a guarantee, but I do know that people have said they have issues when they have GeForce experience. So it's just a case of doing lots of small actions and hope they add up.
Yeah. Okay, and I mean the frame rate is changing from sort of 30 something to 50 something at the moment. It's sort of different.
Yeah, well, the more your machine is working, it's going to detract from the game, and as the machine stops working, the game's going to claw some of it back. trying to think what might else. Warhawk was thinking along the lines of heat, but I was saying that you tend to monitor heat quite closely with the little utilities you've got.
Are you leading FXO and meta shaders?
Yeah, there is that. Although I think, Bill, you use DCS updater to update, or do you run DCS and let it update itself? Might not be able to respond if you're on a different application.
Data.
Sorry, say again.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I ran the updater.
Okay, and I guess the other question is what version of the updater have you got? Because the slightly newer one, possibly than you have, is hang on a second. Done.
Yeah, the one I use is the one that you pointed me at initially, which is like a more graphical one. The other one that I've seen you talk about has got this more wordy and these more pictures.
Yeah, so you've probably got an older version of it. The newer version of it has got a thing, an option on it to automatically clear out shaders and stuff when you do an update. Or at least when you trigger an update, even if you don't actually update. So it's probably worth grabbing the latest version of that at some point. I can talk you through that maybe tomorrow. Or I can do it, doesn't make much difference to me. And with that set, it will clear out 3 shader locations. One of which I didn't really know existed before that. So you do have the meta shaders and the FXO, but there's another one as well. And that did have an impact on my system. It seemed to improve texture load times. Not necessarily the frame rate, but the texture load times were reduced.
Okay, well I stuck with the older one simply because I prefer the user interface. It's more graphical, I just preferred it, but maybe I don't need to move on to the newer one then.
Well, you're only clicking a button anyway, so ignore the rest of it, just click the button that you want. Warhawk, you're off now, thanks for the fights. Thank you for joining us,
I
Warhawk.
just find that the old one is more intuitive than the other one that I saw, the newer one.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, for now, I'm getting on between 35 and 55 FPS.
Fucking smoke, man.
Forward. Yeah.
I'm currently getting between something like 35 and 55 FPS. The thing is that I've now got experience uninstalled, so I need to perhaps move on to the newer version, which is of updater, which is just to me less intuitive, less intuitive.
Yeah, but if you're only going to be clicking one button when you go in there, it doesn't really matter about the rest, you can just ignore the rest.
Well, you have to know what button you're going to click, don't you? I haven't really looked at it. Is it that obvious which button I want to click?
Same one as before. There are there's more text on the screen, but most of it you can ignore. Well, in fact, all of it you can ignore because it's not the button that you want to press to update.
So the button I normally press is advanced update, and then I click on beta.
Yeah, but there isn't a beta in, so you just go into advanced and update stable.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, perhaps I'll look at that at some other point then. At the moment, it seems reasonably steady, so perhaps I'll take off, see how it goes, get near some ground units, and get
God.
Forward. 10. Right. 30. Right. 10. In position.
Really?
You are hooked.
I'm hooked? Really? Find that hard to believe that I managed that. Bloody hell. Felt like I was all over the place. Warhawk again, thank you very much for joining. Do appreciate it. If you're watching and you're not familiar with Warhawk, if you're on Twitch, go look for Warhawk VJ. We don't discuss what the VJ stands for, because the last time we asked that, we're not allowed to repeat it. See, I have that going around in my head now. So we've got one cargo container. We're going to add to it. We should be getting 100% out of this, so it should be like 1600. For the next one. Well, not the next one, but in total 1600. Got all these thirsty boy jets drinking the fuel. Adjust my low altitude there, so it's at about halfway 30. Oh, I got unhooked, look at that. No, I've never done a multiple test before. Ah, that's interesting. That wasn't the nearest one. Oh, is it because I've done those over there? Yes. Oh, that's interesting. Now we're not losing the one that's over there. Okay. Stop it.
Forward. 10. Right. 10. Back. 10.
Oh yeah.
Peg, attention. Peg, the line is tight.
That was not
Loaded
bad.
peg is steady. Take it away.
Take it away. Alright, we need to just reduce that a little bit, don't we? It's about out there is the danger we're going to hit impact.
The load is swinging fore and aft.
Oh,
The load
we
is
have bigger
swinging
problems
fore
than that in a
and
minute.
aft.
Once again, we'll land, pull up the resources, we'll watch the fuel.
Load is hanging steady.
What we do though, we do, because if it goes wrong, we lose the fuel.
10 to ground. 3 on the ground. Really?
I got unhooked, so there we go. 3 for 3. Not bad. Set ourselves down. Bit heavy. Right. Pull up the what's it? This one. That one. Resources. So this is all we're talking about. 68.5. And no, didn't want to do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do F10 logistics process and fuel F2. Let's see what happens to the jet fuel. 68.5. 73.7. There we go. Definitely need to adjust that number. I think I got the maths wrong. But what I was thinking of. Now, unfortunately, the further out, the longer it's going to take. So we need one dead in, undead and Scupsins doing some cargo for us. Well, not for us, with us. Have we got? We had any more squishies? Like it's all Dave having a bad day over there. Which is what we like to see. Digital Dave taking a pounding instead of us. I can't help but think that some of this isn't actually Dave. Do we know if anyone has actually crashed or ejected? No, if anyone has actually ejected tonight.
I haven't.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. So we've done some picking up and carrying. We do some splody now. We take out the KF-50. That was a good session on that, actually. I'm very happy with our cargo activities this evening. Select roll. Let's jump into the KA. Where is the KA? There we go. Now, unfortunately, unless they fixed it, I don't think they have. Still can't.
Our frame rate dropped to
Yeah. Bill said. Oh, actually, my frame rate just dropped. There you go. Radio check. Oh, shit. We've got a crash. Son of a bit. This is what we get. This is what we get for thinking we're smart and trying to do stuff. Big thanks to everyone that's joined this evening and stuck around, watching in the background, either up front and in person or just lurking in the shadows. If you are lurking, of course, please do consider chucking a hi in chat, whatever channel you're on. Let us know how you're doing. And if you're enjoying what you're watching, if you haven't done so already, hit the likes, the shares, the follows, all those things. Helps me out immensely. What helps me out even more is if I can find where the start button is. There we are. What I didn't do, whilst DCS is loading back up, that's some of the information about the stream, like the tags and stuff. You need to put it on our DCS playlist. Add some eggs. And that one. Enough. Load. And better. Right, let's see if the server's broadcasting or being broadcast by the browser list. Suspect it isn't. Don't know why. Appears to be a little bit intermittent in that respect. If it doesn't pop up, we'll just connect by IP. Well, it looks like we're connected by... Oh, come on. Always used to remember the password. Let's post our camera. Yep. Right, what are we doing? We're doing the K, aren't we? Oh god, come on, sort your head out. No. There. Okay. I don't know why I have such a... Not even a mental block, is it? Christ knows. Right, let's try again. This looks like Bill. Radio check, 1, 2. Radio check.
Check. 124.
Thank you. Just had a DCS crash first of the evening. Excuse me. Then it's a little bit out of sequence, starting the engines this soon. Did I mess something up? Oh, no, apparently I didn't. Oh. Can you believe it? Suppose we should really. Oops. We'll ask for the igglers. I very much doubt we'll get the igglers.
Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
Rearming complete. Is it though? Is it? No, it isn't. Lazy bastards. What paint jobs are black? That's right. Right, so engines started. There we go, it's just finished starting actually. Right, we're gonna stop APU.
Смотри экран. Смотри экран.
Oh, interesting. Not flaring. Oh Christ, stop. Right, G. Where are we? What we got to go? Oh shit, we got the convoy coming in. Let's go for the convoy. Hang on a minute, have I got the right head mounting device? Not entirely sure if I have. I have. Awesome. I'd like to throw a second one at it. Did I hit? Bastard, it dodged. Won't work out. Oh, they are all over the place on my road. Try that again.
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
Itched.
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
That looks a little bit more damaged. Bloody hell.
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
What's going on? Why is my going on with my targeting? Going down, 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 not going up. The fuck is going on here? I got a problem with my joystick?
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
Okay, that's better. No, it's not.
Атака, берегись.
Okay.
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
No, I've got something weird going on here.
Атака,
What
берегись.
is going on?
Атака, берегись.
Bullshit.
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
I'm gonna let rip for the cannon in a minute.
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
Now we're at 3. Oh, bitch.
Смотри экран.
Oh, Christ. What got me? What did get me? A blue player with... Didn't tell me. Okay.
Request rearming.
I still can't take air missiles on the K-50.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything to do with the mission, unfortunately. I think that's DCS. Hey, Black Death, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for dropping in.
Request rearming.
Meanwhile, you're sitting there thinking, damn, why the hell isn't he saying hi?
Guess I'll just have to use figures then.
Yeah, that's what I've been using. Same old same, helping Bill at the moment. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, and I'm sure he does as well. I know he does as well. I'm at a loss as to what's going on with this machine there. Short of
Scanning complete.
Spending a couple of hours connected to it, which I can do tomorrow probably. I think it's the AA. Yeah. You say that, but nothing's changed. Turned it off, so let's see, Roger. Yeah.
Смотреть экран. Смотреть экран.
Be right back, Roger that. I might not get my HMD. Oh, I missed. Oh, I've forgotten. Why don't I get my HMD? Oh, there we go. That looks square hit. Square hit. Did I just tank that? Bloody, oh, for crying out loud. Wow, I am all over the frickin' place. Why doesn't it let me... The hell?
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
Shit. Okay, so that's what it was. Bill's got an audio. Bill's got a radio issue because all I'm getting is silence. Yeah, I'm hearing... Bill, I don't know if you can hear me, but when you transmit, we're just getting silence. Still nothing. Still nothing. I get a little tsh of static as you press the button, but nothing other than that. Unless I've got a crash. No, I haven't. Still no audio. Check, you haven't got an error in the background. Negative, no audio. Check it, see if you can, I don't know if he can hear me though, that's the thing. Check he's got an, if you got an error message hiding behind DCS. See if he's got an. I can't tell if he can hear me, so I don't know if he's hearing what I'm saying. See if he has a error message floating behind DCS. Okay. It could be that there's a message box that is being hidden.
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
Wrong button. Error message, right. I don't know. Might be better to switch Discord for voice. Check my settings. Okay, bear with me. I was just over the top of him firing stuff. Yeah, I will do. Just as I got in. Alright.
Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
Discord icon is a green garden shed with my finger face icon.
Атака, берегись.
And,
Атака,
excuse me,
атака,
just in case.
атака, берегись.
Yeah, welcome back in.
Берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись. Атака, берегись.
You'll need to map push to talk button. There. Hey Death, how you doing? Thank you, Jack Seed, for the shouts. I appreciate that.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for your attempts at helping me, you guys.
Yeah, at least we got it sorted, right? You got good FPS now?
Берегись.
Well,
Атака, берегись.
I've got a good FPS at the moment, but I don't know what. But it jumps up and down. I mean, I've got a good FPS now. In 5 minutes, it might drop down to 5 again. Especially if I go and hit choppers head on, close quarters.
Yeah, I know
Was-
the AA was hitting you pretty
Атака,
big.
берегись. Атака,
Could be
берегись.
something else in the settings too, because I know Shadows takes a lot of resources. I have a 3090 and I run low. You know, I just have U distance and the textures high, but everything else is low just because big drain in it. This thing heats up, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but I'd expect those things to happen if I changed something, but I haven't. Everything is pretty much as it used to was.
Yeah.
It currently isn't doing it. It isn't working right.
The only time when I had this, where I had to progressively reduce the quality of the game, unfortunately, was when my graphics card on its way out. And that was back in when I had my 570, and the 570 used to do it, and I had to progressively knock back the settings to low on everything, and then it eventually gave up on me.
But
Have you,
would I not see some other signs that the graphics card is going down if that's the case? And I hadn't had it.
I didn't.
Have I?
Yeah, I didn't. DCS was the only thing that highlighted it, and it wasn't instant. It was just a gradual degradation of quality.
Maybe reseat it.
Yeah.
No, reseating wouldn't work because it's working. If it wasn't seated right, it wouldn't turn on. But you guys like dust it, right? Like get a little like air compressor, not the cans. Cans are too expensive in the long run. Just get like a little compressor, you know what I mean? Like air compressor, and just because the dust and stuff builds up electrostatic discharge, and that actually damages cards, and it also acts as an insulator. So it makes it heat up, but your temps are perfect because you're under load and you're like in your 40s. So
yeah, we blew out all the dust. When was it? March,
Something like
around then. So
something
moderately
like that.
recently in computing terms.
If you look, if you look now, my FPS is sort of, it just dropped down to 30. Now it's back up to 50. Earlier on it was at 70.
yeah,
It's
because I think the view distance, because when you're looking at him, it's good, but when you look behind you, because you can see further, it drops. At least that's what I noticed.
gotcha. Hey, yeah, that's a valid point. So I'm looking behind me. The FPS has changed to 40 odd. I look straight at Laxor and it goes up to 60. Look round again and it drops down to 40. 60. 40. Yeah, view.
Yeah, so that's potentially impacted by the visibility range. So if you knocked down
yeah.
the visibility range, if you knock down maybe the visibility range by maybe 1, that might help.
Can't do that whilst in here, I can. I've
No.
come out of it, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'll come out and see about doing that.
Or you know what you could do, Lex, you could just give them your settings. You could clone it. You know, if you guys are pretty much on par with the gear, you know what I mean?
I think Laxor's setup is more powerful than mine.
In some respects, and not so in others, I think. My machine's 5 years old now. I can't remember when you got yours.
Oh, before that, what was it? Oh, blimey, you know what? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have memory issues. It's fun getting old, isn't it?
Well, I think it's just that you do things at different times. Once I've done something like that, I just forget it. I don't bother to think about it. You know, there's no need to think about it. So I don't log. I don't log when it occurred.
Атака, берегись.
Yeah, I know exactly the feeling, you know? I go to do something, then something else pops up, so I do that, and I completely forget about the other thing till the freaking fire alarm starts ringing.
Some distractions, I know what you mean.
Oh, the
That's why I end up finishing flying at 2:30 in the morning and decide to turn in, and I end up turning in at 3:30, 4 o'clock because I get distracted.
Yeah, I know the feeling, dude. Oh, I hate push to talk
I
so
got
bad
distracted
because my
then.
freaking fingers don't work so well. It's fucking.
Hang on a minute. I wonder if I can adjust that. Let's try now.
Who's trying what?
Black Death, just to test if he's, yeah? Is that better?
Perfect. Thank you so much. Well, yeah, I actually got a collective. Well, I actually installed the collective. It's been sitting in my other room for like a year.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah, dude, it's freaking weird though.
Which one is it?
I got the one, the Verpal one, the one with the twist, and I got the Apache grip.
Very nice.
I've yet to use it. Well, no, I lie. I used it once, and then all my bindings disappeared because I was trying to set it up, and then I just stopped playing. I'm like, fuck this.
When I jump in a sec there, chaps, am I looking at visibility range?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got that set as high.
Yeah, so you might be able to get...
Shadows, okay, so textures, that you could do medium or high. Terrain textures, I would do medium to low. Shadows, I would put low.
I've got shadows off, actually.
Yeah, off.
So hang on. So visibility range, I'll drop that from high to medium, yeah?
No, I think it's the other stuff, the shadows. Either shadows, because right now you have shadows on medium. I would go either low or off.
Yeah.
Terrain textures, I would do medium. Textures, I would do high.
I'm looking at the wrong shadows. Hang on. Shadows, just that, rather than secondary shadows.
You could do
shadows
flat,
medium.
You could do flat or off. I like a little bit of shadow because sometimes it gives away like the enemy. But that's usually in like FPS, but you could turn it off because shadows is a big resource hog on the card.
Well, I was on medium. I'll drop it to low and bear in mind that I could drop it. Sorry. Yeah, hang on. What was I on?
You were on high. No.
I was on. Oh, I can't remember now.
Yeah, just leave it on low. The terrain textures, I would put that to low or medium, and I would put textures to high. Because textures is like what's in front of you, like your cockpit, or like if a plane flies, but you could leave it on medium too. But the terrain textures, I would go low.
Okay, done that.
Terrain textures low.
Yeah, terrain textures low, shadows low.
Okay, let's go. Clouds, I would do medium to low. Even though it's, you know, they look nice when you're flying, but they're a resource hog. The clouds.
I'll put standard to start with.
Yeah, just put standard.
And then, or visibility range. What did you say on that?
Visibility range, just leave it on high, because visibility range is good. But see, the things that it's going to render, it's not going to render as high, you know what I mean? So it should be good. Yeah. Let's see what else.
What about LOD? Is that...
LOD, where's that? I don't see it.
It's on the right-hand side.
It should, if you hover it, tells you what it is.
LOD
I think
back to more values.
Yeah, the LOD switch one doesn't have a very good description.
But
I've got it set to 0.5.
Forest detail factors, I will put... Wait, what is it? See, because that's the thing too. Preload radius, so that's like what it loads in when you're loading it. Remember, like when you first loaded in, it was really like low FPS, like 17. I think that's what it was loading. I think that's good though. Canopy reflections.
Got those at 0.65. I could drop that a bit, but I mean.
Yeah, try these settings. Yeah, try these settings and see how it is.
The thing is, I mean, the canopy reflections only have an effect, I would have thought, when you've got them. Whereas most of the time, I mean, just sitting there in the cockpit with the on the spawn point, there are no canopy reflections, and yet I still get low FPS.
Alright, let's just try these settings real quick and see if it did anything. It does suck though that you have to, like, if it doesn't work, you have to go back to the main menu, but... Oh, atmospheric filtering, turn that low. It's at 4F right now. It might look a little, like, off, but, well, after you try this.
Okay, I've had to close DCS. When I push my button to talk, it puts out a control button, and I get white screened in DCS. I have to be very careful not to use my push to talk whilst I'm loading.
You don't have to, he took it off. Didn't he? Or just for me?
No, Bill's got push to talk on Discord.
Yeah, I've got push to talk on Discord, so maybe I shouldn't have on this occasion, but let's see. I'll just go back in.
Yeah, my hands don't work very well, so I need big buttons.
Okay, I'm on voice. I'm on voice activated now.
Right.
So I'm gonna go back in and try not to automatically push my push to talk button, because I want to do that all the time. It's just automatic. Right, here we go.
Пожар левого двигателя.
I just realised what the time is. I'll have a quick test here and then I'll let you guys go.
Lex
Well, that-
ejected. I forgot that freaking helicopter has an eject feature. So awesome.
And it would figure that they shot me. That's rude.
They
Doesn't
killed your
ejecting-
pilot?
doesn't ejecting from a helicopter through the rotor blades do you a bit of damage?
The
Yeah,
K-50.
charges on the
Yeah.
on the thing, it blows the things off. That would be funny though. You come out looking like salami, sliced salami.
Don't talk about salami. I feel hungry again now.
I'm sorry.
Right.
It's, I put one of the changes I've been working on recently is the beginnings of combat search and rescue. So if you eject, then you get a pilot, an M4 infantry unit placed at the point where you ejected. And that will build into being able to fly out a helicopter out there that can take passengers, pick up the pilot and bring it back. But because the unit that I ejected near was still active, the pilot was generated at the right point, but then the BTI turned around and just opened fire and killed the pilot instead. So that's something I hadn't anticipated. It is.
It's good. It's good. You know,
Damn-
you gotta
damn
make sure you
simulators.
eject kind of away from the enemy there. You know.
Yeah.
I think the pilot got away a bit lucky. They do things, bro. They get information from you. Yeah, dude, I love helicopters. I think I got all the helicopters in DCS.
Yeah, they're good fun.
With choppers.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, the freaking Chinook, man.
Are you having
Flying
trouble just
it?
keeping it straight? Yeah. There is one control that you have to switch on, otherwise it just doesn't fly nice at all. There's a center panel, left knee if you're the pilot, center panel. It's a dial. I can't remember what it's called now, but you've got it set to off, 1, 2, or both, and in the forwardmost position, the dial marker being central to the panel. When pointing to both, it stabilizes the helicopter like night and day difference.
Oh,
Right. So
okay.
so what you're saying is that if you don't set that right, it makes it very twitchy or very difficult to control. Because
All
someone
over the place.
on my stream earlier on was talking about the Chinook and having trouble with it.
It was
And I
funny.
said, well, if you're able to get onto this mission, there'll be people here to help you out with it. So, but that's
Yeah.
probably the answer from what you're saying.
Yeah, there's been a few people that misunderstand the Chinook's rubbish. I can't control it, and it's like it was thanks to Jeeve who pointed me at the little video that included this snippet
Okay.
of information. But I pointed a couple of people at the video, and it sort of made it flyable for them. So props to Jeeve.
Excellent. I think
yeah,
it's like I don't know who the guy was now that I was talking to.
I could probably scroll back through the chat history, depending on how long ago it was.
Yeah, I can. Come on, let's do that.
You know what the nickname for the Chinook was? I actually thought Bill said it. It's called the shit hook.
I didn't say it. I didn't even know it.
Yeah,
And it
that's the nickname. It's always freaking leaking hydraulic fluid, man. And that's the one thing too. If it isn't leaking, it doesn't work good.
Chronic, the guy I was talking to, is Chronic Studios is his handle.
Right.
Nice model. I'm currently having trouble getting my getting it off the ground. Every time I try it, it breaks, and the blades it breaks the blades, and it's quite finicky. So that sounds like
never had
what you were
braids.
talking about.
Never had the blades break. I had save, rolling a bit too much and digging the ground.
Yeah,
with
well,
them.
that's what he's saying. It tilts.
Right. Okay.
Every time I try, it tilts and breaks the blades.
Yeah.
So
So
that
if you're quick with the collective, then the cyclic, then you can correct it. But if you're not expecting it, it does feel like it's all over the place. But it's switching I never remember the name of the control, but switching that to both stabilizes it, and then
Okay.
the other one to be aware of is once you're flying, and it will be a lot easier to fly. Once you're flying in level, you with the Bob button app, it will allow you to lock out altitude, speed, and heading, and it will basically fly hands-free in the direction that you set it. So if you're flying long distances, like I was doing earlier on, flying down to Beslan, point it in roughly the right direction, and then hit Bob, and yeah, you can sit there and do other things for a few minutes.
No. Right. Chronic. I'll see if I can drop him a message. So I've got he's a YouTuber, so I'll see if I
Right,
can
okay.
sort of
Okay, that's why I couldn't find it in Discord then. Not Discord, Twitch.
Yeah.
There was another
and
update
it's
to
it's not CH for Chronic, it's KR
right.
as well.
There was another update to Track AR. I don't know if you saw that. I picked it up.
Oh, what one after the one after? Sorry, one after the one that I took and it didn't work right.
Yeah, well, so that was 5.5.0, and there's now 5.5.1.
Oh, I might recheck that then.
That's actually a good idea.
Right, Chronic Studio. Oh, of course, there's more than one Chronic Studios, isn't there? Or is there? No.
I think for the last half hour of the stream, I'm going to do an A10, because I haven't flown an A10 in ages.
Space Productions. I don't know whether it's him or not.
Or
Now, if I update this, will
Or do I
will it
do
delete my
an
profiles
MI24?
with the track IR
That's-
that I've made?
I don't think so, because when I updated to another version which didn't work and I reverted back, I didn't lose the profiles. I think that's like a separate bunch of information that it retains.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do 24. We've done a lot of helicopters tonight. It's been good.
Do I have to uninstall the old one?
I don't think I did. Don't think so. I think it just does that. That's all part of the process, I think.
Okay. Install.
Run the MI24 for a while.
Thanks for the heads
Oh,
up
I wonder
there,
if I
Lex.
can do that.
Lex.
Yeah, no worries.
And I replaced the A with an E.
Well, I'm still on a loser because I just looked around behind me and it dropped down to 9.
Remember when you first start in, it has to load all the textures, like in the beginning.
True. Yeah, maybe it's still just doing that then. We'll just see. I'll wait.
Yeah, just
Wonder
look
if we can-
around, just make it load all the
I
textures.
wonder if we can load air to air.
Yeah.
Kind of like a scratch
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Scratch all the textures off the thing to put it in the
Where was the
RAM.
air to air? I can't remember what they
Well, actually,
are.
looking
Air to air
behind me
missiles. There we
now,
go.
I'm getting 30
Attica.
40s.
That one.
15.
Oh, we can put R60s on there now. Two R60s.
Oh,
Could be the
okay.
grass too.
I certainly don't hope it's. I hope it's not my card going down. I haven't had it that long. Must be less than a year, I think, that I've had this card. Might be wrong.
Ah, there we go. That's what I want. Missile. So
Okay.
they're the
Anyway, look, chaps, it's
external airground missile.
2:51 for us in the UK. So I'm thinking that I should certainly let you guys go. Alexor specifically, I suppose. It's probably, but Black Death's not so bad probably. It's a bit earlier for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 9:51 for us. For me.
Yeah. So look, I'm gonna. I can't tell really what, if any difference I've got out of this. But what I'll do is I'll just try next time. I might even have a go tomorrow. I don't know. just to see. Although the trouble with that is there's no one there. I think it's when I've got people around me buzzing me and all that sort of stuff. Maybe I'll just wait till next Friday. Okay, well I'm gonna fold and catch you guys next time. Thanks for your help, both. Thanks Black Death, and thank you Laxor for all your attempted assistance on this.
Anytime, man. Got
Oh,
nothing
good.
better else to do.
Yeah. Okay, take care. Catch you.
Alright, take care. Stay safe.
Отказала
Okay.
основная
Ta-ta.
гидросистема.
Wait.
Отказал насос расходного бака. Отказал генератор.
Rearming complete.
Hey, that's cool, man. I wish I had a gun like that to play, bro. It'd be freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah. All down to one fated comment of press F5.
Dude, I'd get lost. I'm already lost and I haven't even flown this thing yet.
Oh, is that the Chinook?
No, I'm looking at your stream, bro. That's a lot
Oh,
of
gotcha.
buttons.
It
That's a
is,
lot of
there are a
buttons.
few. There are a few.
You. I think there's more buttons than there are stars in the sky.
Well, as I've often said, just recently, the rule of thumb I tend to find works with DCS is that if the light's off, turn it on, and if the light's blinking, turn it off, and generally everything works after that.
He just found the hack to flying any helicopter.
Oh no, it works for airplanes as well, you know.
I don't know, man. It's been ages. Like I got a new home health aid for my mom, so I have a couple like some free time.
Right,
So,
okay.
I installed like my new setup. Like I had new sticks and everything, so I installed everything brand new. But I've yet to. Still don't have time. I have to be, you know, because my mom has Lewy body. You know.
Right.
So it's like a 24/7 hour job.
Alright. What do I do next? To left start. Quick. I pressed something wrong, I think I have, because the damn rotor brake gets me every time. There you go.
You were flying extremely well, man.
What was that, sir?
You were, yeah, in the Black Shark, I think you were flying.
Oh, before this one? Yeah, I quite enjoyed that one. Quite enjoy that.
This is a Hind.
Yeah.
The other one was a Havoc. No, was it Havoc or was it a... It was a Black Shark, wasn't it?
Yeah, Black Shark, yeah. I've learned to like a few of the helicopters more than I initially thought I did. Even the Gazelle, despite it being French, it was it's not bad. It's quite nippy. It's flighty. It's quite fun to fly.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good like little recon. Did you get the Kiowa?
Nah, I couldn't quite justify 70 quid for that. It's a little bit off the scale. It's one that I would like because I like the idea of doing the the recon, and then the buddy lasing for other people. I like that idea, but couldn't quite justify it.
Yeah. You could actually shoot, if you have like VR, you could shoot people with the gun.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, the M16.
Yeah. Just grab it, start popping off. Crazy.
Actually, that would work really well for elements that I've got ideas for. Because this whole mission has been sort of scratch built, and I've used it as a learning exercise for Lua and doing the mission scriptings. So I've got a whole bunch of ideas that I'm implementing very slowly. So that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you could shoot people with the little the rifle. They used I don't know if you could use the mouse, but they were using VR.
Right. Okay.
You know, they have like those gloves.
Yeah. Oh, the Capto glove thing.
Yeah.
Задаю магнитное отклонение. Есть.
But freaking having the freaking Kiowa working along with like Apaches, bro, that would be so sick. Just like Apaches aren't even close, bro, and they just send them vertically and then they crack the lasers from the Kiowas. Nuts.
Yeah.
Little
I believe someone was running the Kiowa the other week, or a couple of weeks ago, and I was in the Harrier, and I was using laser mavericks, and that was good fun.
pretty awesome, dude. I love this game, man. I've always had a fascination with flying. It's just my memory is like garbage. Like seriously, like I learned how to like turn on the Apaches. I think I flew with you guys, didn't I? Like the
Yeah, I
first
think
time?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after, you know, got everything, dude. And this thing has like a, like it's like a throttle, like a motorcycle throttle.
Oh, what the
Control
vertical?
the yeah, to control like the RPM, but the Apache doesn't use the throttle. It's like all taken care of by the computer.
Yeah. Right, we are almost ready to take off. Go. Why do I not have a sight? I'm wrong.
You turn it on.
Oh, I
Say?
didn't tell matey boy up front to turn the weapons on, did I? Right. You're busy sitting there drinking his vodka.
Hmm. Got his camelback full of booze.
Yeah,
Got a
pretty
water.
much. Control. Alright, I'll let him sort his. There we go, got a sight now. Jeeve is there. What about? I don't know.
Looks so badass, man. Dude, the one chopper I wish they never freaking canceled was the Comanche. That helicopter was so beautiful, dude.
Who was doing that? Was that Egodynamics or was it third party?
It was no. I'm talking about the real life chopper. It
Oh,
was,
sorry, gotcha.
by Boeing and Sikorsky, and they canceled it.
Oh, I
think
see.
it's badass. It was pretty much like a rotary F-22. I think the Bay, they got the idea to put on the F-22 from the Comanche,
Right.
because it uses the same thing with the rotary thing, the wings.
I'm not familiar with the Comanche and what it was intended to do.
It was a recon and attack helicopter. It was like an Apache and a Kyle all mixed up. It was stealth.
Oh,
It
right.
had like air-conditioned exhaust. Yeah, dude. It had you know the tail rotor, instead of it being exposed, it had a shroud over it, so it got rid of the chop sound. So
Oh, right,
it would just
okay.
be like zzz. It looked like it sounded like a hummingbird, sort of like was.
Interesting.
Yeah, in real life.
So it was basically Blue Thunder.
Yeah, or Airwolf. Remember Airwolf?
Airwolf, yeah. Yeah, man.
That was a good freaking show.
Well, yeah, the helicopter sequences were good. Watching it in retrospect now, the acting was dismal.
Who watched it for the acting, my guy? It was all about that bell.
I remember it being good, man. I remember it being good, and it was on TV a little while ago. So what the hell is this?
I still watch it, man. Just bring back that nostalgia. And I was watching reruns. You know what I mean?
Right.
Командир, оружие готово.
They finally switched the engines on. Switched the weapons on. Look at that. Is that G flying over there, or is that an A-20? I don't know if G's still in. Still in? He is still in. Okay. That is in fact an A-20. Okay. Right now, we can't fire. What's it from? Can't fire air to air from the Black Shark because there's a bug on it at the moment, but we are able to fire missiles from this. Now, can I remember?
Are you gonna try to shoot him down? That would so mean.
Oh no, it's an A-20. It's an enemy A-20.
Oh.
No, I don't mind shooting that one down. I just can't remember how to use the missiles. Apparently, not like this. I just have to wait a bit longer. Really can't remember. I know in the Black Shark you've got like 30 seconds to fire the missile. It uses coolant, and as soon as you activate the missile, the coolant starts getting expended. So, and you can't stop it. You can't. You can
So once you pretty much engage it, you might as well just let it go, right?
pretty much, yeah.
That's weird. A missile with coolant?
Yeah, it's good because it's I guess it's how they're cooling the seeker head.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's more sensitive to heat.
Hmm. I can't remember what I have to do though to get these missiles to fire. I thought it was just a case of turning them on and selecting the launcher, but maybe not. Wonder if I remember how to do that one. Good.
Веду наблюдение. Выполняю поиск.
Oh no, he's doing ground units targeting.
Наблюдение выключил.
sure there's something I had to do. Launch the arms, armor launchers. Does not want to fire. Alright, we'll blow up something on the ground instead.
That's a hind, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hang on. USLP. Perhaps it was USLP.
Oh, to use AAs. Let's see, 7x.
I didn't think it was massively complicated. Got about 20 minutes before I need to. Oh shit! Before I need to corner. Oh god. Oh, doesn't like going too fast. This one. Oh, don't crash now. Don't crash now. Oh, it's getting late. No, man, it's I just got to. I've got about 20 minutes. Is it going to launch? Is it going to give me a tone now? No. Oh, hang on. I haven't got power to launch it now. Okay, so nothing can be selected. None of it. It's a shame. Thought I was going to remember how to do something for a second. We shall switch to unit then. Unless you can't have ground and air missiles on at the same time, maybe, I don't know. Middle, the stick is dial. Yeah, often missile, yeah. Yes, it is on the missile section. It's the same section we use for the air to ground stuff. Turn it on. No, it needs to be. It has to be off to use the missiles. Otherwise, you're hard selecting rockets and stuff. Because there is no on. You got the 30. You got fixed pods and rockets and bombs. And USLP, but I can't put what the USLP is. And we got that. Yeah, I did have that switched on. Yeah. But
Включил наблюдение, выполняю поиск.
let's get him to use a what's it? Now station 1. Oh, hang on.
Командир, цель сопровождаю. Понял. Цель в дальности.
Target in range. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Don't. Easy. Pusk. Steady, keep it steady, keep it steady. What do you mean, bummer? 36% damaged. Uska, I got no idea what you said. Oh, no, keep it steady, keep it steady. Steady. Ah. Look, just because you can't hit a target, mate. Don't sit there blaming me. Oppa, the circus is in town. This is going to be a kill. You are drunk. Dead ass drunk. Oh shit, he's firing. You crazy son of a bitch. Incoming gunfire. Yeah, I know there's incoming gunfire. I can feel it. I think we just about got away out of that. Route to the one. Gotta find an air target. See if you do. See, we got it. Got it. I'm gonna start flying again. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, head tracking failing me.
My memory is so bad, I forgot I was in Discord. And I was typing, bro. That's bad.
I wasn't gonna question it, you know. Fans wants to type, that's all good.
Freaking typing hurts, man. I don't know, it's like my hands cramp up and... Thumb's good, it's just... Target destroyed, yes, Papadanya. I don't know who Papadanya is, but he's very popular around here. In the video, he says that you change it to station 1, then on, like, you know, to the right, a little bit bottom of your reticle, where that little, like, box, the 6 boxes, black boxes in, there's a light that's supposed to turn yellow when the missiles are...
Oh, yeah. DQ operational. Yeah. So... Clearly I've forgotten to do something else, which is not surprising. Minutes. Down. There we go. Oh, have I got any shots left? I can't remember. Oh, Chief is taking fire.
Okay, so you have to have the dial to missiles off. Then you go to A2A and you powered it on, but you already did that. And then you select air to air. Is that a button? The A2A missile thing? To the left in the little box?
Hang on a second. Oh man, I haven't got... Oh, I have rocket center on board. Sorry, is there a button for what, sorry?
That little box that hangs on the left that has A2A missiles, is there a button to arm?
It doesn't... No, you just have the power button and the air or ground switch. The ground switch is non-functional, so you have to put it on air mode.
Okay.
Unless I messed up and it's been launched. Well, it's been launching, where's it, that one? Yeah, it's powered. What I'm wondering is if I selected air-to-air missiles, but in actual fact it put on air-to-ground. Because I've got more missiles fired than I thought I had.
Наблюдение включил. Приступил к поиску.
Give me a target.
Командир, цель выбрал. Опа, ракета пошла.
Opa!
Промах.
Oh, get out of it. I was keeping that straight.
Опа, ракета пошла. Есть попадание.
Yes, Papadania.
Наблюдение выключил.
What was that? That was where I reported one of the bots just now, and was first told no rules were broken. Just seconds before it said rules were broken, and it was a spam. No, Jackseed. That's not a bot. There's no rule. Ah, those rules. Ah, yes. Yeah, do you have any idea, Jackseed, how long it took Iron Sheep to sign up the follow bots on my channel? That was days of his effort. It took him 7 attempts to put in his credit card.
Наблюдение включил. Приступил к поиску. Командир, веду цель. Готов к работе. Опа. Командир, что вы закончились?
See, when he says Oppa, it's almost always a hit, and that's gonna miss. Hey, let's see, Papadania's happy, we got a hit. I'm not happy though, because he's not giving me another target, and we're gonna get shot.
Наблюдение выключил.
Well, let me take a picture of the setup. I'll be right back.
Not gonna be on too much longer.
Выпусти шасси.
It's coming up to 3:30.
Наблюдение
let's
включил. Приступил к
place.
поиску.
But I shall infest your channel with bots and scammers. Every time I get a scammer, I call them. I tell them I will only pay if you go infest like your channel. Oh, I've got
Наблюдение
problems here.
выключил.
Yeah, I think I just broke the scope.
Включил наблюдение, выполняю поиск.
Assuming we've got any missiles left, and if we haven't got any missiles left, then that will mark a reasonable point with which to make our return.
Командир, цель выбрал.
Target selected
Командир,
255.
второго больше нет.
Out of missiles. Nice of you to tell me after
Наблюдение выключил.
you have locked the target. You could have said, there's no point in me locking the target, mate. I haven't got any missiles left. But no. You'll head to the sweet chimneys of home. home from work. Roger that. My buddy told me to be careful walking home from the bus stop. Armed standoff just round the corner from my house. Holy shit. Oh fuck. Why is my gun not firing? Right. That one I wanted. Yeah. Wait, I'm shooting at me.
It'd fly off the left side of your chopper.
Yeah, I'm at the wrong weapon selected on my... Where are they now? The downside of these infantry, you have to get really low so you silhouette them. Is that a hit? Was it a hit? Apparently not. Oh.
You fly
Oi.
really, really good, dude.
Oh dear. Hey, I want that written down. I want that recorded. I want a clip of that. You Black Death said I fly really good.
Guess I'm getting good at flying. No, I'm joking.
It's nothing less than anyone else would have said.
No, you fly really well.
Right, I'm gonna have to take it on home. I've got a clip where I was flying so incredibly low you couldn't see the gap between the bottom of my helicopter and the ground. I was quite impressed with that.
That's suicidal flying there. A golfer might just come up his hole and ruin the entire thing. Grab onto the gun and pull you in.
This could be the end. It wasn't. Jesus.
That's, yeah. Got your light on.
Well, I want to see where I'm going, don't I? I want to see what I'm going to hit.
You got your shoot me beacon on.
Yeah. I want to see what I'm going to fly into. Oh God, like that pod. Jesus. Right. I have to, oh, jeez. See if I can put it down inside of 5
What
minutes.
was that?
That was a P1, I think.
Think air traffic control isn't doing their job?
Some would say if Eagle Dynamics would like to make air traffic control work, then more people would adhere to it.
This is true. Alright, now you got, it's like pool, you have to pick a pad and tell me which pad you're gonna land on. So I know if
jeez.
Yeah, let's go, let's see which one.
Alright, and that one there, that one. Did you see that one? You see that one? That one there, right there.
Okay, the one below the T? Okay, let's see. Right in the middle, I like it, I like it.
Oh, jeez, what a hubbard. Alright. Oh, let's see if we don't crash before we even get there.
Violations of the Geneva Convention are just standard practice, unfortunately.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh wow, indeed. I'd shoot.
Below the
Is that a friendly or an enemy?
That's Jeeve, it's friendly.
I didn't look too friendly, man. He's circling in for the kill. He's giving you a warning shot.
At least he
Hey,
didn't
buddy,
actually hit me
what
this
you gonna
time.
look like? Yeah, I have to start playing again. Shit, I uninstalled it. I uninstalled and reinstalled DCS a while back. You think your server's still on there on my favorites?
It's possible.
Just-
The IP address might have changed.
Oh, there's an update too. Look at that.
Where it gets a bit squirrely.
Yeah, the ground effects.
Yeah. Don't like how the ground affects me when I hit it, that's for certain. That'll do. That'll do. I think I landed. Hey look, I can put my gear down. Hey, that's fairly square, you know. It's not too bad.
That's actually really, really good.
The wrong way round, but it's square.
See the bullseye, you know? The bullseye. That's a nice little effect there too, with the blown up. I hope you don't need gas, though.
No, no. If I need fuel, then it's a case of sling loading. That's one of the other changes that I made. So every unit that gets destroyed drops a container, and then you can sling load those containers back to either the ammo factory or the fuel factory, and then you can process it into fuel because the airfield has finite resources.
That's awesome. That's actually that gives like transport pilots something to do.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
really smart. Yeah.
And I got a whole bunch of other ideas as well. Right, I'm gonna have to leave it there. I think.
I'm full of ideas. Usually they're just not good ones, but
I write them all down. I have to go through the ones that aren't so good to get to the ones that are alright.
this is true. This is true. Too bad I forgot which ones were the bad ones. You gotta go through the whole lot. It's a wasted time.
I'm gonna have to leave it there and drop out. Black Death, many thanks for sticking around in voice and chatting. It's been enjoyable. It's been very good.
Likewise. Have a great night, brother.
Yeah, and yourself, man. Stay safe.
Thank you, you too.
Alrighty, let's put that one there. And, whoops, pause head tracker. And then add of the game before I mess it up like I always do. Right, then we can pull that over here and press that one and then that one. Hey, look at that. If only I could find my mouse. There it is. Right. Yeah, thank you to the players, chatters, and the lurkers, those that dropped in, dropped off, and dropped out throughout the course of the stream. Special thanks to Build1949T for hosting the server and running our mission, or my mission on it. And of course, that is, whoops, I've got to type it in right. That's Bill. So do make sure you go and check him out, drop him a follow. Thank you to those that joined the server as well. So there was Warhawk, there was G, there's Bill Flying, of course. I'm not sure if there was someone else. I can't remember if I saw someone else's name pop up at some point. So thank you to those for flying around and doing a little bit of the old formation, going between Mosdoc and Beslan and back again. And And thank you to those that lurked in the background. I don't check my lurkers list. If you're there, I don't have a clue, but I do appreciate you spending time on the stream. If you enjoyed any of what you saw and you haven't done so already, please do consider hitting the likes, shares, and follows here and on other social media platforms you can find underneath the video, down there, and on the Edit Social command over there. What's today? Today is Saturday. We'll hopefully be streaming tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to be streaming. It could be Rocket League. It could be Overwatch. It could be a little bit more of Mad Max in late night story mode. It might even be trucking. Either late night quiet trucking or with others of the community. Who knows? Do I have combined arms? I do have combined arms. Yes. That was another reason of one of my many ideas that I'm slowly implementing. At the moment, we've got CSAR in the works. We also have engineers in the works. I do have World War II assets, but I can't put World War II assets in the mission because then that locks out everyone else that doesn't have. That's the only problem. What else have I got in the plans? Engineers. I've also got intelligence in the plans as well. I've got a few ideas around intelligence. I sent you a list with 3 World War II units. You did, yes. Of which there are not many, which is why we have A-20s as enemy targets in the air. You don't need World War II assets for half-track, right? Yeah, so ping ideas. I will consider all if I think they're going to be a good fit for the server. Also have a look at Scout Board. Okay. You'll have to write these down somewhere because I'm never going to remember this. Right, what else are we doing? What else are we doing? Chuck it in the Discord. There's a suggestions thing. Writing it down in the same place that you just wrote it down in, and me saying you need to write it down. That doesn't count. Doesn't count. The technical Toyota truck airborne mission. You can shut the fuck up, Iron Sheep, unless you are gonna reinstall DCS. Get your ass in here and take up. I'm not even asking you to fly. You can do co-pilot shit, just like you do in every other game. Alright? Carry your ass around. Damn it. Yeah, right. Peer pressure. He's too stubborn to fold to peer pressure, is Iron Sheep. You can't make suggestions if you haven't even got the game installed. Black Death has a pass, because I know he's gonna install. Where did we get to? Right, yeah, so tomorrow night, we don't know what we're doing, basically, all that, in a roundabout way. I have it installed, just haven't played. Well, there you go. At least you have it on your disc. I'm not a co-pilot, just an annoying passenger that sits in a co-pilot seat and presses buttons. You're a co-pilot, mate, right? Oh, and you fall out the back of aircraft. That's the other thing you do. You do it quite well, actually. I think I lost your server, though. Yeah, he might have fallen out the back a few times, actually. This was Star Citizen. Fell out the back of my, whatever it was. I can't remember what it's called now. I've also fired him off of the roof of my Python in Elite Dangerous, because we wanted to see what would happen if you stood on the roof whilst I took off. And apparently what happens is it fires you into space. Well, it would have fired him into space were it not for gravity. Unfortunately, gravity kicked in and pulled him back down again. The ground wasn't soft, nor was it forgiving. You check out the YouTube channel. We've got some shirts, some shorts kicking around, showing exactly that. I am very much behind schedule though. How many more people we got in chat? How many people have we got? We've got 6 viewers. We'll do a very quick raid. We haven't got much time. He said as the live page list takes longer and longer to load in. I'll tell you what, as soon as we've been doing flying, we're going to drop over to Wing 081. He's doing DCS. He's in the Apache, so that's one for you, Q Blakeneth. We will very quickly queue up the raid, because I need to get my ass into bed. I also need to find my keyboard. There we go. Raid. The Ring 081. There we go. Let's hope he doesn't go offline before I manage to raid him. No, he's well busy. He's well busy. He's doing stuff. I've got an advert though. 17 seconds left. Oh my god. Right. And gravity was bigger than I thought. Gravity does tend to be bigger, especially when it's coming at you at about 30 feet a second. It's very big. On with the adverts. Holy shit. Gravity gets very big very fast when you're falling towards it. Right, are we done? Are we done with adverts now? 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're back. Right, we're back from an advert. Right, I can rate him now. Okay, so all that remains for me to say is whatever you do, whatever you play, have fun. More importantly, stay. Oh, hey, thank you for the chatters. The chatters. Iron Sheep, Kibet Death, Jack Seed, Jave. We also had shit. No, we didn't have shit. Oh, we had some bots. They can fuck off. We also had. Who was that? Oh my word! We had a follow. I don't know who it was because I can't see. Thank you very, Danny Maxey. Thank you very much for the follow. Michael King. There we go. Michael King was chatting. Warhawk was chatting. Gunfu Panda was chatting. Undead was chatting. And Raheem up at the beginning of the stream. So I appreciate every one of you for coming in, and hopefully I get to see one or all of you. Where'd the raid go? The raid just disappeared. The raid failed. The hell? Or have I raided already? It raided already. It raided already. Well, damn. Missed my own raid. If you're in the Discord, yeah, if you're in Discord, so if you go over to, oh god, where is it? There's a room. Game roles. Under stream info, there's one called game roles, and if you put a if you do a react with the aeroplane, then that will give you access to the DCS room, and that's got information about the server. It's got a chat room for DCS, and there's also a changelog of the mission that I maintain as well. So if you want to read about all the things that I've done with the mission and what I'm doing with it, then you can see that there as well. It's under, yeah, once you've selected the airplane, yeah, it'll be under the DCS grouping, and then there's a bunch of there's 2 or 3 rooms that are under DCS. Yeah. So for anyone that is, yeah, okay, yeah, so that should give you yeah, the DCS group, and you'll see DCS _ server. You have to scroll down a bit because that's under a load of other stuff. DCS server. In fact, I can ping you. DCS. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it just means it's role locked, so you have to choose the role before you can see the room. But you've chosen the role, so you should be able to see it. So I should be able to do that, and you'll get a ping. So that's just the general chat area, and you've got the DCS server in that group and mission change log as well. But if anyone actually left watching the stream, because I forgot to come off of my end stream, many thanks for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow night. Until then, take care. Good night.